Hello and welcome. So today we are going to be talking about trust elements in your business. This is very, very important and I want you to please listen attentively, and it promises to be a mind-blowing session. See, this time around, people are very sensitive and very careful of how they buy online or buy from people. If they cannot see reasons beyond reasonable doubts that they need to shop from you, they are not going to buy, my sister. Trust me, they are not going to buy, my brother. So you need to always think trust at all times. So what is trust elements? Trust elements simply means those things that customers who are your potential customers can see ahead of time that will make them to say, this person is not a thief. Just think about it. What are those things that your customer will think about and say, no, this person is not a thief? And they have not bought from you yet. They're about to buy, but when they land on your page or land on your business or land somewhere, they can see that this person is not a thief. See, gone are those days when vibes and only vibes works. Right now, people are careful. They do not want to be scammed. Things are expensive. So if I have to get it, I need to get good quality. I need to get good customer experience. I need to get it right. So it is important for you to understand this. That is why trust elements are currency for your business. If people trust your brand, forget it. You have solved 50% of your marketing problem. Tell anybody who knows so well about marketing what I just said to you right now. They will answer yes, because it's trust that actually grows and scales a lot of businesses. The other day, I saw one video where her economy was gisting how she raised funding out. She just, put it up on social media about raising funding, and people were like literally asking to give money for her economy that time, up to like $20,000. Is it up? One person will want to give out $20,000. That alone is trust. Do you understand? So 50% of the work that you need to do in your marketing to grow and scale, you see, trust. If people can trust you with their money, forget it. Just go and sleep. Trust me. So I need you to also understand that by default, a new customer who wants to buy from you right now, his head or her head is saying, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. So how do you change that don't trust to trust me? That is your job as the CEO of your business. You need to make sure that you change that, because guess what? If they land on your page and they don't see signals, up to 5 trust elements that will make them to make a decision, they are going, and you do not want them to go. So what do? You need to always front load the trust elements. Very important. These trust elements are visual, factual anchor that proves that you're legitimate. I've said it many, many times. You need to show that you're not a scammer without talking too much. That is what I'm saying in layman terms. So let's get into it. As we're about to start, we need to create videos, right? That will help us to show that you are someone trustworthy enough to do business with. So those high trust elements needs to be in your videos. Now, if you don't know yet, there's something called the rule of 5, which is one of the things that has been a secret sauce to many of your favorite business owners who are scaling. They make sure for every video that they create, they have at least 5 trust elements. I'm going to teach you at least 8 trust elements, and you make sure that your next video must have 5. Let's go to number 1. Remember, I said it is 5 trust elements at a minimum. Okay. Number 1 is evidence of capacity. Please, you need to show that you can do it. We need to see that you have the capacity. Let me explain to you. Imagine if you saw your girlfriend, let's call her name Ada, and Ada was, and you met her, say, Ada, long time, I've not seen you. How far? How is life? Ada, when I say, I'm fine, no, life is okay. And Ada was now like, what are you doing? You know, say, I'm just managing my life. And you know, ask Ada, how far? What are you doing? I just say, I'm into fashion business. I make clothes and all that. You'll be like, okay, that's nice. Okay, let's exchange contact. You understand? So one day you now carried your leg and now went to Ada's place. And you realize that this thing that she's saying that she makes clothes, it's not like the clothes in your mind that you used to see all these Instagram people bringing one person modeling the clothes. You entered, you saw the whole place. She has over 100 staff, people sewing. And you're like, Ada, is this the thing you're using quiet to talk? You're using slow mouth to talk. You're not shouting that you have this capacity. That is the problem many of you are passing through. You keep quiet about your capacity and you let other people who are not doing half as what you're doing to talk too much. So we're going to change that. Your next video needs to show capacity. You see how Funky Collection will do video? She will stand and you will now see behind her all those goods. She'll tell you, this one is going to outside of Lagos. This one is going here. This one is... I want you to show behind the scenes. You see, that time that you see container, they will show you this container has landed. My sister, if you have container, you show us. If you don't have container, show us the little one you're doing. Show us the little one you're doing. Okay? It doesn't necessarily need to be container. I'm not asking you to go and pose with fake container, but show us capacity. We are watching. We were seeing. And these things, you don't need to talk too much. It speaks volumes for us. Okay? So it's very important. The whole plan is for us to say this person is not a thief. Remember, the whole plan is to make sure we will say this person is not a thief. Many of you enter this Telegram group. You saw over 3,000 people. You say, no, these people trust this lady. That is why they are here. So how can you gain those trusts? What are the elements and what are the factors in your business? No one can do it for you. You need to think about it and bring it out. Okay? Number 2, professional identity and branding. We touched a little bit about this branding before, but I want to also take a little deep dive. When we say professional identity, we're saying that, do you have a physical address? Can you put it up? Some of you don't put up all these things, and I know you're an online business, you work from home and all, but there has to be little things that makes us to see that this person is serious. Even if you're a one-man business, do branding of your logo or your stuff and brand your shirt. Look good. Be presentable. Show us behind the scenes in your workplace as you're doing that. With your all branded shirts, your staff all branded. You have a physical address. You have a place where people can pick up. All those things are what we are looking out for. Okay? You see what Melanie Pine does. When she sits down to make her video, behind her is her signage. Her signage is behind her. And you know that this is a physical place she's doing this. Right? Even though she doesn't allow people to walk in to come and pick up. But there is that signage that makes you feel, there's a physical place. There's a face behind this business. There's an identity. You understand? Many of you, I don't want to show my face. No problem. If you don't want to show your face, hire people to show faces on the page. Gone are those days where we just take all those your Cora cells only. No, we don't do that. Okay? So number 3, we're moving is your digital footprint. Ask yourself today, if we Google you, what are we going to find? If we Google you, what are we going to find? These are the deep questions you need to ask yourself. And sit up. If we cannot find anything, that means you have a lot of work to do. If we find something negative, we need to change that. Because some people are doing research. How about someone come to you and say, I want to work with you. And when you are trying to explain to the person something, the person said, don't worry, I've done my research about you. Have someone not told you that before? They say, don't worry, I've done my research. So please, what are we going to see in your digital footprints? It's very important, okay? Number 4, third-party validation. This simply means that you are in line or using the reputation of established entities for your business, for yourself. So imagine a mentor who speaks about you and a mentor who is well known, who speaks about you. Imagine if you have a Ibukun Awashika as your mentor and she speaks highly about you. What happens? People want to trust you. You understand? So establish entities, establish people, establish personnel, people with high trust, putting their own reputation online. That's why you see, man, people don't like to speak up for others. Not because of anything, because they don't want you to stay in their white. But when you have somebody who speaks up for you, please hold that person tight. Hold that person tight. Chioma did it a lot for Melanie Pine. She is her mentee, so she did it a lot for her. Hold that person tight. Anybody who does that for you. If it's your customers, they should give you testimonials. Those testimonials are them putting their own reputation in line. Because they're saying, I have used this product, it worked for me. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So any customer that gives you feedback, I beg, hail that customer. I'm telling you, hail that customer because it's not easy. Most customers do not want to give you feedback. Trust me, they just want to have you to themselves alone. Okay? Number 5, institutional validation. This simply means all those legal validations like CAC, like winning grants, like different certification. You know, you come out and say, oh, we're NAFDAC certified. We are happy to hear that. We want to work with someone who has NAFDAC. You hear things like, oh, we are Cisco certified. We want to hear those kind of stuff. We are AI, Meta AI certified. So, you know, we want to hear those kind of stuff. So showcase that you are, you know, have some sort of validation. Oh, see, we have our tax audited. See what we do. See the people, you know, we want something that we can see, documentations, right? Always add it there, NAFDAC approved, SON done. We need to see these things. ManCap there. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Do those things and don't take your business small. Okay, very important. The next one is number 6, authority and community signal. This is where trust becomes contagious. You see those people that you meet in teaching or speaking engagements, or you sit down to speak at events. That is when people are like, oh my God, I love the way this person speaks. I want to work with this person. And you're in communities and you're speaking up and you go for industry events, you stand up and talk and ask, even if you know the answer, stand up and ask questions. And how you're going to ask questions is very strategic. Hi, my name is Nelly Abogu. I am the co-founder of Come Again Foods, where we sell Nigeria's yummiest cassava biscuit called Tapiokis. We believe Nigerian products can stand internationally, and we're starting with our local biscuit called cassava biscuits. So to my question, we know what we are doing. We did not come to just ask questions. We came to showcase ourselves. And then they will now record it and then we'll now post it. See, my dear, that next event, you cannot just go there and sit down. You will stand up. You will ask questions. Ask your friend to record it for you. It is important. Those things shows, oh, you asked a question to someone. You are in this event, and ask and be very confident. Remember your USP. We thought about it. Remember so when you're talking, you say your USP. Everybody, who is this person? Who is this person? It is important, okay? Very important, because this is where trust becomes contagious. Trust transfers into you. People like, oh, I saw her at that event. I saw her speaking at that place. I saw her, only you. That's what we want to see. Number 7, financial legitimacy. This one simply means, like, if you don't have it right there, it's the fastest way to lose trust. Let me just tell you. It's just the fastest way if you don't get it right. So what does it mean? All those people that write, no refund, no exchange, no this, no that, please calm down. The economy is tough enough. Calm down. Put a refund policy. It's not hard. Go and ChatGPT it. Tell ChatGPT what you do, how you do your things. With as a voice note, ChatGPT will create a refund policy. Before a customer buys from you, front load it. On my website now, if you want to check out on Come Again Food website right now, you will see our terms and conditions, refund policies, everything. It tells you how long your product will take. Customers still don't trust you to buy, and they're saying, can they do pay on delivery? Give them escrow. Escrow is a middleman between you and the customer. Think about it. Go and Google more about escrow companies in Nigeria. Use it. Do you understand? Whether we like it or not, you need to continue to look for trust elements. Okay? Give people invoices when they buy from you. When they buy from you, give them invoices, right? And you say you don't have an app for him, go to this bumper new app called Paperless. It is free. It is 100% free. Go there, download it, create invoice. Yeah? This should not be too difficult or too hard, okay? Number 8, we have spoken a little bit about it. It's called the unspoken trust element, unspoken alignments, which simply means those things that you're not saying, but we are seeing it. Or when you're teaching A and we're seeing B, my dear, we are not fools, so we'll laugh with you, but our money is not coming out from our pockets. We'll just laugh with you on our money. So please be who you say you are. Whatever you say you will do, do it. What you say you will do, do it. Communicate. You understand? Communicate. Speak up. Okay? And don't lie. You're selling skincare, you're using filter. To hide what now? To hide what? So these things are very important. So why do we need this 5 trust elements at all times in our videos? I'm going to break it down for you. The first thing is that recognition effect. You know, when someone sees something again and again and again and again, there's a pattern. They say this person has been consistent. Let us, can we just buy from this person? Let's try. We have seen this pattern. The person is branded. The person has a physical address. The person, NAFDAQ approved. The person, we are seeing it. So let's give them a try. So that is what happens. There's a pattern recognition effect. The next thing is that you need to think that the customer also has 3 seconds to make that decision. That 3 seconds scan, they don't have time to be going to your About Us page or do you know who I am? No, they don't have that kind of time. So that's why it's important to think authority, scale, process, validation. When you see me make videos and I'm showing you our factory, showing you all the ovens, showing you before of how the ovens was scanty, now we are here, showing you all those things, all those little journeys. Some of you have gone from little journeys to where you are today, but you're not showcasing it. Please, 3 seconds of the videos we need to watch need to show authority, scale, process, validation, something to validate that we should buy from you. Then borrow credibility. When we say, someone will not be saying, yes, now, don't you know her? Don't you know her? Ibukuna Washika's mentee. Oh, I saw her, that Madam Ibukuna Washika's event. Oh, she's in Wimbiz now. So those borrowed credibility is what you need now in your business. When you have those borrowed credibility, it's very important. Oh, can't you see her SMIDAN certificate? She has government trust. She has won grants. You have social trust. You have financial trust. We can see capacity. Do you understand? All those things, they help. Trust me, they help. When they see, ECOWAS is showing this, they are calling you. They are doing UNDP is doing this, they are calling you. We want to see all those things. That's borrowed credibility. So it's very important. Don't be hiding it. And lastly, is the overcoming transaction ghosting fears. Many customers are scared. They're scared that when they pay you now, you just go silent. You now become rude to them. That's not what they want. So they want to see that you are not going to ghost them. So they need the customer. That's why testimonials from your customers or people who have bought from you can say, oh, transaction was swift, everything, she was following up, she was checking us on us after we even got the product. Those kind of things are the things that customer wants to see. Those are trust elements. Trust elements. There's one lady that I saw one day. She was selling chicken. She's just going there talking about, she'll stand in front of chicken and you'll be thinking that we're going to buy. That's not only what we're looking at, though. Somebody can just go and be standing. We need to see that, oh, we are in this place, we in this place, we in this place. That shows trust. So beyond just showing that you have chicken, you have egg, you have this, it could be that you borrowed the facility. So we need to see beyond just one. So this is why I said at least 5 trust elements at all times, okay? Very, very important. So this is what we have learned in this module. We have learned the rule of 5 framework that allows you to grow and scale your business with video validation, capacity, and every other thing you need to let people know you are not a thief. Okay? And we explained why these 5 trust elements matters. Why it matters a lot. Next, we are going to be talking about deep and direct messaging. This is where we will start to sell. Thank you.